Hey guys, what's up? It's Deprimido. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here in FL Studio and I'm going to be making kind of a Young Thug type beat. Something like Barter 6 or Rich Gang, something like that. Just some kind of slow, dark, really hard shit. But yeah, so this video is kind of going to be a little bit of a different style. Instead of like having you watch me just cook up the entire thing and me just taking out some random parts, I'm going to like announce what I'm about to do and then I'll do it off camera and then show you what I did. So we're just gonna try it out. So let me know what you guys think of this style, if you want me to do more like this or other stuff. But I just picked up this new VST recently. It's called Elite Pianist, and I'm really liking it. It's kind of different than I thought. I thought it was going to be like more realistic piano sounds, but it's a bunch of like key sounds and stuff. It's still really cool, just not exactly what I thought. But I've got this sound picked out, and I'm just going to lay down a really simple melody. I kind of already have something in mind, so I'm going to do this. Alright, so I laid out just a really simple melody, and you know what, let's actually take these and copy them down an octave as well, and this is what it sounds like. Some really just hard, really ignorant, simple stuff. Next, I'm going to probably open up an instance of expand right here, and I want to grab maybe a bell or something like that. I'm going to lay out a counter melody and then I'll be right back. So I actually decided to use octave instead of expand. I went with the third expansion and I found this key right here, kind of a lead key type of sound. I laid out a really simple counter melody right here. It sounds like this. Really simple, and luckily none of it happened right there, but these plugins both are a little bit high on the CPU, and I'm just working on a laptop, plus I've got OBS open, so I'm going to have to render some of this out just in order to not have my laptop be like clipping and stuff, you know. So the way I'm going to do that is I just put it into the mixer, come here, press this little button right here, and then just press Alt-R, and that'll render it right there, and then it'll come out as an audio clip. We can get rid of the VST, and that'll be a lot easier on the CPU, luckily. So now that's there. I'm just going to get rid of that, and we're good. I can just chop any tail that there might be, like that, and then I'm going to keep going with some counter melodies. I looked in purity in the slow synth section, which is basically pads, and I came to this tremolo signal pad and I laid out this little counter melody layer type thing. Sounds like this. Sounds pretty good to me. I'm just going to bring this down an octave actually, and then I'm getting clipping again from the CPU, so I'm probably going to render out Elite Pianist as well, because that's kind of the biggest thing on the CPU. I'm learning it's kind of hard on CPU, and my computer's just really weak is pretty much the biggest thing. So yeah, I'm going to render that out, and then I'm going to get going on some drums probably. So actually, I feel like this kind of needs some sort of a lead going on, so I'm going to open up expand. I'm going to go to the polysynths and find something cool and lay something out, and then we'll get going on the drums after that. Alright, so this is what I laid out, sounding pretty cool to me. Sounds pretty good. Next, I'm going to open up this TM88, shows the screen drum kit, and we're going to get going on the drums. So I'm going to find a pretty cool hi-hat. But you know, one thing that I've kind of noticed about when people say that they're making like a Young Thug type beat is it's usually not actually a Young Thug type beat. It's like a wheezy or a gunna type beat, and I think there's a lot of similarities, but they're really quite a bit different in terms of, I mean, pretty much everything, the melody, the drums, everything. People get them confused a lot. So this is more of a Young Thug type beat than like a wheezy beat or something like that, because it really is a difference that a lot of people don't notice. All right, so this is the hi-hat pattern that I came up with. I think it sounded pretty cool. Nothing too complicated. Now I'm just going to find a clap and throw that in there. Probably go with this Lex clap. And next we just gotta find an 808 that's super dope. So this is gonna take a little bit of looking, but right. So this is the 808 that I'm gonna go with. I think it sounds pretty dope. Just gotta make sure we turn off these loop points here, and then I'm also gonna shorten it because it is really long. Sounds pretty good, I like that. Then we just gotta put this stuff back to normal. Sometimes the sounds in these kits are a little messed up with the settings and stuff, but it's all good. So that's how our 808 sounds, and I'm just going to grab the root notes, which are, let's see, usually I like to put my root notes on a sampler channel just to remember what they were for when I do the 808 and stuff. I forgot to do that on this one, but I believe that the root notes were just that. Pretty simple. So I'm going to just press Control C, bring that to the 808, and then bring it up an octave so I can hear it good right now. And then another thing really important, we want to check that the pitch on this is correct. So I'm going to right click it, go to Edit in Audio Editor, come here, Detect Pitch Regions, and then we can look at that. So if I just zoom in a little bit, it's an A. So what we do, come here, go right here, and you're going to right click on A, and now it's going to be in tune. So pretty simple. So I just grabbed this kick right here, and I'm going to come here and clip it a bit. Maybe a little more. Sounds good. So it's just punching nice and hard. Just copy this 808 onto it, and I'm going to simplify this a little bit. I'm going to try something with this hi-hat. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do a slide note going down to like there. This is probably sounding good. I think it's bouncy enough. So now I'm just going to grab all of these sounds, drop them into the mixer like this, and just start getting going on the mixing. So pretty much the way that I mix is I go through each sound, I check if it needs effects, and then I just level it. So I'm just going to do all that off camera real quick, and I'll be right back for the arrangement. Alright guys, so this is how the final mix sounds. Pretty simple. All I did was EQ a couple of sounds and then just level it. So for this arrangement, all I'm going to do is I'm going to come to patterns. I'm going to right click this, split by channel, and then we can put all of these into here. Alright guys, so I laid it out, added my tag, a couple risers, and then I also decided to put Camel Crusher on the 808, just the British clean preset. Everybody knows that pretty much. So yeah, that's gonna be the beat. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to go down into the description. I've got 2 free melody kits that you can get down there. Subscribe because I'm almost at 100, so I'm dropping another melody kit when I reach 100. That's gonna be free, and same with my Instagram when I hit 2,000 followers. So go follow me over there. But in the meantime, guys, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Drop a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.
How did Deprimido make this slap so hard?